Extreme with a senton through the table.
I won't fight my son, not even when he's at his worst. Yelling in my face, taunting me to fight him. You know how I feel?
Can't imagine.
I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. You know I love WWE. This is my home. But I wanted to come to you tonight and look you in the eyes to tell you. I quit.
Yeah. I can't imagine what you're going through, Ray, but there's got to be another way here. Come on, let's just talk about this for a minute. See if we can come up with another solution. You can't, man. Come on, 5 minutes. Just let me think about this. Come on.
Face first goes ma.cé. LA Knight. Oh, wicked clothesline. And now ma.cé gonna pay for it.
Stick to the catwalk.
Oh, planting him with a BFT.
Blunt force trauma.
Knight with the win.
Let me talk to you.
I hate it when he says that.
Whoa. You don't think I just did that for you, do you? I don't know if you understand, but I don't need a bunch of swap-dwelling incels saying my name.
Oh, you said it for him. You look stupid.
Right now, I'm putting all of you on notice, but more importantly, I'm putting the entire WWE superstar roster on notice. Right now, every single one of you, mark the date. From here on, you can all get your ticket punched. Why? Because whose game is it? It's LA Knight's game. Yeah.
I give credit where it's due. You are without question one incredibly impressive specimen. But monster of all monsters, have you not seen the 7'3", 403-pound Nigerian giant Omos? I mean, let's be real. Standing next to him, you look normal. And my advice to you would be not to get too comfortable because monsters ain't in the shadows.
I'll show all these people like real quick that you ain't nothing compared to me. You ain't nothing. You might be bigger than me. You ain't nothing.
Well, MVP was a few feet away from us, and we heard him say that back to Braun Strowman, don't get too comfortable. Some monsters are meant to stay in the shadows. And Zelina now taking out B-Fab.
There we go. It's a mugging once again. Zelina Vega, she's like a snake, spits venom and then slithers away.
Joaquin Wilde now the legal man for Legado. Oh, and taking out Top Dollar at the knee. Double super kick. And Wilde is fired up. Tag made again. Del Toro now legal.
Fix is in once again, Michael Cole.
Oh, look out, the double team, the cover now. They call it Sacrificio in the victory. And Roxanne up high, sends Bayley flying. Roxanne is fired up, going for the win now, trying to pin the former champion, and Bayley kicks it too.
Roxanne Perez so close to seeing all of her dreams come true on SmackDown.
Let's take advantage. Stay on the attack. And there, the wily veteran taking control. Roxanne, a former NXT Tag Team Champion, but Bayley went for the rose plant. And Roxanne now, and Bayley reverses, shoulders down, and Bayley steals one. Jey Uso up in the apron, drawing the ire of Kingston. Sami, roll up on Kofi. A kick out again at 2. And Kingston went for trouble in paradise. And Sami Zayn, Kingston roll up, shoulders are down. Jey Uso with the kick, reversed it. Zayn with the win. Jey Uso helps Sami Zayn with the win.
Here is your winner, Sami Zayn. Liv Morgan doesn't have it. Liv Morgan's nothing but a whiny.
Oh, that's Liv Morgan attacking Deville, and the fight's on. Oh! Morgan incensed after losing the SmackDown Women's Championship. Didn't want to hear Deville talking trash.
The hell, is no one coming out to help Sonya Deville? She got no friends back there?
And Morgan now climbing up that scaffolding for the set.
He's out of a damn mind.
Morgan going extreme with a senton through the table. Throwing her body in harm's way to punish Deville. We have breaking news. This is outside the Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. We've been told that moments ago there was a car accident involving Karrion Kross and Scarlett. As you can see, emergency personnel attending to Kross, and Drew McIntyre. McIntyre assaulting Kross.
Kross in no state to fight right now. Can't even defend himself.
And irate McIntyre. And driving Kross into the side of the pickup truck, and officials trying to drag McIntyre away.
Please get some help out there.
No! Get off me! This is just the beginning! This is just the beginning, bro! Get off me! What do you think?
Meanwhile, it's down to Mysterio and Ricochet. Rey Mysterio sends Ricochet into the ropes. Welcome to SmackDown! Oh, Ricochet intercepted.
Just one step ahead was Ricochet. Knows the ins and outs of Rey Mysterio, has to be his hero.
Oh my goodness, Ricochet landed right on the top of his head. And now, Mysterio with a 619.
Boom.
Rey going up top. Viva La Raza! Mysterio is the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title.
I can sit here right now today and I can look all of you in the eyes and I can say that you were there when I was weak, when I was vulnerable, when I was down. So I just wanted to say thank you. You all saved my life. You wouldn't let me alone. Every time I tried to run away and hide, you were there to find me. When I left things behind, you found them. You chased me. You are the reason.
Oh, little one, my little one. Come with me. Your life is done. Forget the future. Forget the past. Life is over. Breathe your last. You got no idea who you're dealing with, do you? Ooh, but you will. You will.